record store. So we have a DJ with us. So you know for sure the episode is gonna be a banger. Hello everyone and welcome to today's episode of Tophil's House. For today's special episode, we're in a record store. So you know we are about to talk about good music. But that aside, where we are exactly is called the Back Alley. The Back Alley is a store where you can buy any vinyl, name it, from rock to pop, they have it all, even all the way to the 90s. So whenever you're free and in town, come down and check the Back Alley. With that being said, our guest for today's episode, DJ Alfred.
Ain't nothing serious, so we just one fix.
Welcome to Tophil's House. So for who don't know you, do you mind introducing yourself?
Okay. Let me do this proper. So my name is Alfred Urupabo, but I'm also known as DJ Alfred. So yeah, I mean that wasn't long.
I was thinking you're going to brag.
No.
Best DJ in town.
I beg.
Spinning the wheel.
I beg.
Give some more.
I'm very humble.
Series of questions here that we'd like to ask you. So obviously we're in a music store where you talk about music, but I think most especially we're ready to talk about you and your DJ career so far. Or I think that's the main purpose. So I think my first question, what made you like choose DJing? Like you're like, okay, yeah, this is something I wanted to do.
It was never something I wanted to do though. Let me not lie to you. No, and I'm being, because we're being honest, exactly. It was never like, if you asked me 3 years ago, if I could go back, you asked me then, would I be a DJ? Would I be doing like playing and coming out of my shell? Never. So everything just like everything came up. I mean, I've always liked music, obviously. My early recollections of me playing music, like for people to listen, was probably high school, social nights. Not social night per se, like class party in my school. We used to have like class party. There was like we used to play music in the class when we host it now. So there was one particular time that I was in charge of music. I mean, that I can say my first recollection of playing it for people to listen. So I've always liked music, always. But no, I would have never seen, like, I mean, I studied biology, so it's not the same field at all. It's not the same field at all.
Fair enough. So you just picked it up then, or was it just?
It was something. Okay, it was something that I like. It was something that okay, I always like listening to music, so I installed virtual DJ on my old laptop, and it was just something I would just do for like with my friends, just listen, you know. And we started hosting some parties at 18 Rows, if you remember.
18 Rows.
Whoever remembers. Anyways, then
Nigeria or Canada?
No, here.
Okay.
No, here.
Okay.
But like whoever remembers. It was me and Elvis then. From then on, it was just
I remember.
You remember?
Yeah, I remember.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Who remembers? Exactly.
I remember.
Yeah. So from 18 Rows, then
Basement, right?
Yeah, the basement. Exactly. Yeah. So it was from there. Then, like 2 years ago, my friends got me like a controller on my birthday. So yeah, from then on, it just
magic.
From then on, it was easier because I had everything I needed, and plus also support from my friends and my family. Like, if my family was not like something like supportive, also maybe I wouldn't have been pushing so far as hard as I'm pushing now. So support from everybody has just like pushed me to like, you know, if they see it in me, I might as well take it, pursue it, you know. Yeah, bro. Yeah.
Fair enough. So far, you've been doing a splendid job DJing.
Thank you.
And you're, apart from even DJing, headlining some events from the car, sent one here at the Pony Boat, and you had one at Baba's Lounge, the Backyard Fest.
Yeah, Baba's Lounge.
Yeah, how does it feel? Like seeing your name, DJ Alfred, and seeing people pull up for you?
I don't know. To be honest, it obviously is a blessing, first of all, because of people show up for your thing, it means that obviously you're doing something right. So if you're not doing something right, then people will show up. So definitely, Charlottetown, for me, Charlottetown would always be there for me. Whenever I'm playing, people I know will show up. So definitely. But everything is just, I'm taking everything at a step at a time though. Like, I would not have expected to be DJing first of all, but now I'm doing it. I'm like, any opportunity that I think will obviously put my name where I want it to be. So far, I will take it, so the cap is just the first. We'll be in other places for sure. We'll be in other places for sure.
I think another thing, we cannot just sideline this guy. What's his name? Charles, your hype man. I don't know if it's your hype man here, but I was thinking.
Shout out to Charles. Shout out to Charles. But Charles isn't my hype man, but as I'm saying, Charles is one of those people that is always going to be there. I'm like, pulls up for sure. I appreciate that every time. But it's not a hype man. No. Charles is just a hype guy. Charles is always hype.
I'm sorry, Charles. I was not familiar with your game, but I was corrected. Anyway, I think it's splendid. I've not been able to go to all of them, but like, I was supposed to go to the recent one, but every day.
Plan February, booked and busy.
Give me a time. Give me a date.
28 next month.
Yeah.
Also, one more thing. Just like the chance that Arsenal had to win a trophy, this event has already passed. So, sorry guys.
About your show, February
28.
I'll be there, Halifax. Don't look for me. Okay. That being said, I was about to ask a question about 88 Rev.
88 Rev.
Yeah, we've been seeing on the internet.
Try and pronounce it.
88 Rev.
88 Rev.
What exactly is 88 Rev? Because I don't know. I just think what you guys do is
88,
cool. So
88 Rev is an entertainment brand. If I would say, I would like call it a brand. Maybe I would call it a brand because we're going to be putting out some stuff eventually, but it's a brand for like on-screen and also off-screen entertainment. So like exclusive entertainments for whoever who wants to, like whoever, if you want to be entertained on your screens, we will give you that with the videos. For example, the ranked video.
Please calm down. Get that off here.
Oh, she's starting. Okay, Ozemba. Any girl that can see what Ozemba is a rough one.
We brought together 6 die-hard Afrobeat fans to rank their top 5 Rema songs of all time. They can choose from his entire discography, but no features allowed.
Alien can never be the best song Rema sang.
Each person will share their personal top 5, then things get real. They'll have to debate, defend, and compromise to create the ultimate final ranking. Will your favorite track make the final cut? Find out on this episode of Ranked.
So that's on screen. Then there are other things that obviously we were working on to like bring out. Then for the off-screen entertainment, like exclusive entertainment is like, everybody does parties, everybody does something, but like it's about how you do it and about like what the audience really, because people throw parties nowadays for just to make money, and I have no problem with that.
Yeah, they're definitely not making money.
Yeah, but like the whole point of it is to like put out an experience there, an experience for people that you come together for like 4 hours, 3 hours of your time, and you will not leave there feeling like, oh, you got cheated or you like spent money on something that you didn't get back. That's the whole idea. Have a process where you're enjoying yourself. That's the whole point. On screen, off screen. So like more to come for sure, but like so far so good. Well,
yeah, doing your thing. You guys are killing it, especially with your new mix with the Ruin and Candy.
You ruin me for everybody. Whoa, bye bye. Good riddance for the last time. So you can try.
Yeah, that was exceptional.
Yeah.
Like, okay, yeah.
That one was meant. The idea of that one, it was meant to be like a count type of vibe compared to like the other ones. There will be other ones where it will be like, you know, fast tempo, you know, quick tempo, like stuff like so relatable stuff to Africans. But like, you know, I'm really not trying to like just put myself in an Afrobeat space where it's just Afrobeat. I'm a piano, I know. Trying to like, you know, with the UPI games I do, I kind of integrate like hip hop, Afrobeats all in one. So it's like I don't want to just be DJ of like, oh, Afrobeats DJ, oh, Alfred. No. Like I want to be, and that's why with time I will evolve. So I know it's a journey, it's a process. So yeah, well, definitely that one, that's a good mix.
Yeah. Your creative process, like picking the song for the right event.
That's a good question. Actually.
Yeah.
You know, about like 2 weeks ago, someone asked me, "Oh, what is your set list like? Can I see your set list so that they can know what to expect when they come for the party?" And I told them the real truth. I don't make set lists. I've never done that in my life. I have actually never. I have playlists.
Yeah.
And now that's it.
24 hours.
So this man over here told me that he checked one of my playlists and he saw that I have a 24-hour playlist.
You're shocked.
I do even have a 50-hour playlist.
How the hell do you even make time to make that?
Now,
songs to it.
now let me explain.
Let me explain.
So when it comes to like genres of songs, the core ones I know because I'm Nigerian, so like Afrobeat, I'm very used to it. So I would obviously be exposed to Afrobeat from an early age, obviously. So I know the old school songs, I know the new school songs. So I just create a playlist. I take a time out of my day, make a playlist, then transfer it to another app. And that's my creative process. When it wants to compiling music, I compile my songs from the top to the bottom. So whenever I feel, because you can never know when the crowd is not feeling that song, put on your set list. What do you do then when you have a specific set list? You know, so that's just how my process is.
We'll be right back at news at 10. So what's that question? Oh my God.
Well, back to my creative process. Well, so the playlist thing is kind of like, I do it because of, like, there have been times where I do know that my crowd might be varied in the sense of like, there might be people that don't listen to certain songs I would play. Maybe they might not know it. I would want to include everybody, you know. So maybe you can go back, throwback, you can go old school, but all I do is have a playlist of songs I would know that people would want to listen to. Then that's when the process now happens. The process of mixing is the important part. So mixing is something that I've had to learn every single time I practice at home, because mixing is very important when you're mixing to a song. If a song does not blend in, it will sound so off. In as much as you can make it work. You can make it work definitely, but mixing is very important. Like mixing into the song, blending, all those. I've had to learn. I'm still learning, so I'm not done yet. Like I'm still trying to, like, every day I have the time to mix on my room. I would just do that, then listen to it. But that's one thing I would say has helped me to, like, I record my mixes. So like I will listen to it, hear my faults, hear what I can do better, then do it again when I have the chance to, you know. So that's my process technically. Then when I'm outside DJing, then it's a different one, because once the crowd is pumped, turned, I'm turned already, I'm ready to go. So yeah, that is my process. Everything else, I just like music, so I know kind of songs to play for the crowd. So, yeah.
What would you say is your top album that was released last year?
Minus Whiskey.
Minus Whiskey.
Young John.
Oh, the whole
Young
album?
John. Yes. I don't think there was a bad song in the album, to me personally. I also like Billie Eilish. She's one of my top artists, though. You know, that's a random fact about me. In my room, I have a poster of Billie Eilish in my room. Yeah.
Just have a
I have a poster, yeah.
Let's break that down.
No, just the poster,
Of who?
But it's a big one of Billie Eilish. Of Billie Eilish. Yeah, it's of the not the Magician's one. The album before that.
So the album cover,
Yeah.
or just Billie Eilish?
The album cover.
Okay.
Yeah. Last year, who was dropped? I know Nigerians.
Yeah,
Ashake.
it's a good one.
Ashake. Yeah, good one too. Maybe let me give you one more.
Take your time. Question though, let's say you play a song and the crowd is not vibing with it. Let's say it's dead silent. Do you just continue playing the song, or do you just switch?
Yes. You continue playing the song, but there's a way you can save it though. You can actually save it. There's so many ways you can kill the instruments, put the voice, you put a beat under. Then from there, you take out the audio, then play the audio of the other song that the crowd might fuck with. If you know what the kind of song they would want to listen to.
On the old beat.
Now on the new beat. Now you let the song play. That is like you just switched it quickly, because once you kill the beat, you're now hearing the man speaking. Before you know, you hear a foreign beat on it now. You hear like girls in my crib, 0 Snapchat. Before you know, boom, City Boys, you're in straight on. You continue from there. I mean, that's happened to me before. You play a song and the crowd like,
what's going on?
Yeah, like, what's going on? Like, what's going on? But you're like, you have to say, because of it's something you have to do. If not, it's not a good look. But it happens to every DJ though, to be honest, so I don't think it's anything too critical. You can obviously ways around it, for sure.
Do you think it's the best Wizkid song?
See, if you go back to that video,
Ojoleba is not even a good song.
Baby, what are we going to say? That's blasphemous.
some people's choices were kind of
Crazy still.
But let me not come for anybody. I genuinely do believe that Ojoleba is top 10 Wizkid.
Definitely.
But I don't think it's top 5. So I actually agree with them when they say it shouldn't be top 5. Because Wizkid has sung more songs. Based off of Ojoleba hype, maybe top 5. Because Ojoleba, everybody's doing, me Ojoleba, I get it. Yeah, I'm a Port Harcourt boy, by the way, hope you guys know. So I'm not really Lagosian. I know Lagosian like that song. I don't understand the story, maybe. Because of, like me now, if you ask me now, don't come my team now. Shout out Port Harcourt people. They know Duncan Might is our, that's our OG. But yeah, so like, my top 5, I would say, I'm a Wizkid fan too. I think I don't have the right to give, to be honest. I think I don't have the right.
So you want to play the 5th?
Yeah, I'll play the 5th, yeah.
Okay, that's okay. So do you take requests? I don't cash out. Ladies and gentlemen, he has been caught.
Okay, that one, do I take requests? I do take requests. I do. But the request has to be in alignment with what I'm playing. If I'm playing an Afrobeat song for the next 3 songs I'm going to play, and you tell me to play something different, like something, I'm not bringing out any genre, but this is just an example. Like a Spanish song. How am I meant to do that? How am I actually meant to do that? So and I have a time limit that I have to play the song. So it's just I wouldn't take song requests like that, but I do take song requests. I do. I do.
So yeah, what do you have for the audience as a closing remark?
Well, closing remarks. Well, it's been a fun interview, to be honest. Fun, everything was fun. Closing remarks. Well, all I can say is, firstly, like, 2025 is probably gonna be a year I'm going to actually know leaps and bounds of everything I'm doing. But I'm taking everything at the time. I'm taking everything as it comes. I'm going head first. So yeah, I hope I win. I really hope I win. At least like get some wins.
Get some trophies.
Get some wins. Get some wins. Because I wonder why. I really just wonder why this young man is wearing a sports jersey. Because, first of all, let me give you guys what I asked him what club he supports, and he told me he's a Chelsea fan. A Chelsea fan wearing a sports jersey. What do we think about
Tottenham? Shit, he's just nice. Ladies and gentlemen, he looks nice.
What do you think of Tottenham? What do you think of shit? Thank you! That's alright. We ain't Tottenham, we're Tottenham, we're Tottenham, we're Tottenham.
Yeah, but like I did have fun, and hope you guys watch the video and subscribe to Tophil's house. Follow them on IG, Tophil Studio, Tophil's house. You know, they got some good shit coming out, some good shit. Sorry, they have some good stuff coming out.
There's no need to view the girls just cussing.
But they have some good stuff coming out, and I hope got smart. And I hope you guys stay tuned. You know, also follow 88 Rev, side comments, follow
And DJ Alfred and Alfred himself.
Follow DJ Alfred, IG DJ Alfred
on IG.
Yeah.
Anyways, yeah, that brings us to the end. Again, come to Bakali and shop the best vinyl and enjoy good music.
Yeah.
See you soon.